Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I am totally wearing the same shirt as I did in my previous video, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it because I'm pre-filming videos because I am having my exams soon and all of that, and it would be really nice if I didn't have to think about like filming and editing and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna be doing that all before summer exam starts. Yes. And then when summer break starts, I have so much time to film and I cannot wait. I'm so excited for summer break, like you guys have no idea. Today I'm going to be talking about some series that I really want to get around to soon. I don't know if I should call it this summer because I already have a lot of other books, but I'm just going to call it soon. Because these are some series that a lot of people are talking about and I still have read the first book. So I'm so behind, can you tell? So most of these series are fantasy, and that is mainly because contemporaries are normally either standalones or duology or trilogy, I feel like, but I feel like fantasy are more series related. Can you say that? I don't know if that makes sense. I hope you guys understand what I mean. So I have a lot of fantasy novels, and some of them I have the entire series, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But I am going to talk about some that I really want to read soon because I'm so behind on so many of these fantasy series. So yes. So the first one, and by the way, I'm not going to show you guys them because seriously, that will basically mean taking all of my books out, and I don't feel like that, so I'm going to insert pictures instead but whatsoever, you guys probably still know what I'm talking about. So the first series, and I'm not quite sure if this is going to be a trilogy or if it's just a duology, but that is the Dark Days Club and also the Dark Days Path. So I own both of them and I haven't read them yet, and I really want to because the ratings are good. I must admit, this is not a series that is getting that much hype on BookTube. I feel like the first one did, but I haven't heard any YouTuber mention the second book. But I really want to read it because it sounds just up my alley, so that's definitely a series that I want to get around to. I obviously also want to read the Darkest Shade of Magic series by V.E. Schwabs. Did I just call her that? Victoria Schwab. So the books are A Darkest Shade of Magic and A Gathering of Shadows and A Conjuring of Light. And I own all of them and I haven't read any of them yet, so I need to catch up. And the next two books are a duology, but it's two books that has been getting a lot of hype, and I once again still haven't read them. And the first one is Six of Crows, and the sequel to that is Crooked Kingdom, and I need to pick them up soon because I've heard great stuff. And once again, it's just a series, duology whatsoever, that sounds just up my alley, so I mean, I don't know why I'm so behind on these books, I really don't. Then I need to read The Mortal Instruments, because I read The Infernal Devices, and The Infernal Devices is my all-time favorite trilogy ever. It's freaking good. So I need to read The Mortal Instruments, and I cannot remember all the books in my head, but I do know that I own City of Bones and City of Ashes. And do you know why I own City of Ashes as well? Because I thought it was too sad for City of Bones to stand alone, so I wanted it to be both of them. That's so sad, but that's the truth. The next series is a series that I think is just a trilogy actually. It is a trilogy that is really popular at the moment because the third book just got released and a lot of people have either already read it or are reading it, and that is, and I still can't pronounce it, but A Court of Thorns and Roses. I think I said it correctly there, but all of the books are A Court of Thorns and Roses, A Court of Mist and Fury, and A Court of Wings and Ruin. I said that really quickly. The third book recently just came out. I once again own all of them, haven't read any of them. Yes. The next series is actually a series that I have started. I have read the first 3 books, really loved it. I don't know what happened, but I haven't read the fourth and the 5th book, and then this the 6th book is coming out in 2018 or something, but that is the Throne of Glass series, which consists of Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, Queen of Shadows, and Empire of Storms. I have read the first 3 books. I own the entire series. I'm just missing the last 2, and I need to get around to them because Throne of Glass is amazing. I love it. And then I have some other series or trilogy, I have no idea, where I own the first book, but I don't really remember like what all of the other books are called in the trilogy, duology, series, whatsoever. But I'm just gonna mention some series really quickly that I also want to get around to. And maybe some of them are trilogies, I don't even know, okay? But I own The Kiss of Deception, which I know, apparently I think it's a trilogy. I know there's 2 other books. I don't know if there will be more. But I own that book and I really want to get around to the other 2. I also really need to get around to the Percy Jackson series, and I have no idea why, like what the books are called. I only know that I own Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, but that's all. And obviously I want to read the Raven Boys series by Maggie Sweetwater. I own the first book, which is The Raven Boys. I also want to get around to, what is it called? The Fallen Kingdom series by Morgan Rhodes. I also need to get around to all of those books. And the last series that I'm going to mention is The Lunar Chronicles. I own Cinder. I need to read all of the other books. So as you guys can tell, I'm quite behind on like fantasy novels. But that's because I usually read more YA contemporary like romance novels, and then sometimes I feel like reading a fantasy book. But I tend to never pick up some of the series that I have. I tend to pick up all the kind of other fantasy novels. Whatsoever. Tell me down below. No, I don't even want to hear. You guys have probably read most of them. Yeah. I have one. Tell me down below if there are some of these series that you are still behind on, because I know like whenever I watch YouTubers, I'm like, I'm not gonna hear that. I can't hear that because I haven't read any of these books. Like, what? But yeah. Please don't spoil me. I know that all of these series are probably really exciting and I think I will love them. I just need to read them. So that was all for this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!